I've had a lot of fun. We experienced a lot of different things, especially Vietnam in the beginning was a lot of different things every day, so there was a lot of experiences and a lot of fun memories with that. But then also in Seoul and Incheon in the area, going to very advanced places that were very interesting from a planning perspective. And there were some really ecologically interesting places like the mountains that I hiked through. Some museums, very much cultural depth in downtown Seoul, where we got the hanboks and went to the palace and the old village. And yeah, it was just a lot of different experiences and different kind of cultural ideas, including like even seeing the border to North Korea. And we met a lot of the people here. Teaching the children was a very good experience. Going to the high school, interacting with the locals, eating very local food, and really kind of getting like a South Korean experience, not just a tourism perspective of the country, which was really nice. And yeah, it was some fun memories that I'll bring home.
Mm-hmm. And I know that you are writing your PhD thesis about the borders, maybe. So would you explain about your PhD thesis?
My thesis is about the management of systems, like environmental systems, for example, rivers, shorelines that go across borders, so across municipal borders, provincial borders, country borders, but also individual property borders, and how these borders that are not geographically, like they don't exist geographically necessarily, but they're all like drawn onto a map and inflicted by humans, and how those borders impact how we manage systems. And I'm looking at how this management or the governance of these systems is because of those borders, and how maybe we can improve that management by looking at it from the geographic scale and looking at it from a perspective that is more informed by the environment and the landscape itself than by the political borders that we put on it.
Wow, cool. So you are the right mentor who can be invited to our JG Summer School, because our theme was shared growth beyond borders.
Yeah, that's right.
And how do you think about our GG Summer School and the fieldwork and public diplomacy program?
I think it's an important program. I think it's very unique. It helps, again, because I was just talking about the differences between political borders and geographical borders, and I can tell how much geography in how we see the world is neglected. And I think that a lot of people, when they hear geography, they don't even understand what that actually means, because it goes beyond just looking at a map. It goes a lot into understanding the world as kind of it has been created by humans and has been shaped by humans, but also how it acts by itself. So it's a very, very important topic for if we want to successfully manage this planet in the future, where more and more people are here, where more and more technology comes into it, and we kind of need to keep an eye on how we interact with the world around us. But again, it's often neglected, so I think it's very important that future leaders understand that a little bit more and get that perspective and are able to understand it. So GGS is, even for students that might not pursue a career in geography, it will still give them very valuable skills in broadening their horizon to include that kind of perspective in the future.
And you are also ecotourism specialist, and you have many experiences as educator. So would you recommend Korea as an ecotourism or educational tourism site?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really hard to find places in the world that are not great for ecotourism, but Korea is actually actively developing their ecotourism side. So they have some really good programs and some really good sites to look at for that in particular, but they're still also in development, so there's still a lot to learn and a lot to bring in. So it's in a very interesting situation, in a very interesting moment in time right now in terms of ecotourism, because there's still all the opportunities to go into good directions, but there's also already some there that you can kind of experience it and really take it in as a tourist as well. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Korea. It's also beyond just the ecotourism. It offers as well the cultural tourism side. It offers religious tourism. It offers the dark tourism. So there's much more than just the ecotourism as well. And it has cities and nightlife and all that as well. So it's like one of the biggest cities in the world, the Seoul. And yeah, so I think there's really something for everyone.
Mm-hmm. And would you like to come to Korea again?
Yeah, I'm definitely had a good experience to not be in a position where I would turn down Korea for the rest of my life.
So, what would you like to do if you come to Korea again?
I would like to explore more areas outside of Seoul. I feel like I've started to exhaust the city in what I can see there and what I can take out. There's still some museums that might be interesting, but I feel like I've gotten that experience. And obviously, as you fly in, you stay a little bit in Seoul anyway, so you can always get a little bit of that. But I feel like a couple of days in Seoul would be enough, and then really kind of embrace more of the outside and other areas, just to get a better understanding of how South Koreans are as a whole, because there is a difference whether you're in Seoul or in Boryong, for example. And I wonder what other differences there are if you go to Busan, for example. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see more and to understand it more.
Okay, thank you being a part of GG Summer School.
Thank you.
You are a great mentor and fieldwork leader. Thank you again.